We are live. Thank you. Ram Ram Bula Namaste Salam. And once again, welcome back to our another episode, another segment of our digital business journey, where I'm sharing real stories from real entrepreneurs from all across the world. So once again, I'm the host. My name is Poonam, and I am the face behind these amazing 3 pages. And there is another one, beautiful auntie, who is my special guest for today. And today, of course, to all those new followers who are following the page and who have just recently started following the page. So this segment is all about sharing the testimonials, live testimonials actually, and showcasing people from all different backgrounds and all everywhere around the globe who are doing this business and how they are finding this business and what transformation they have gone through and what the changes are and struggles are. Everything you're gonna be hearing upfront for them. And today, without taking much of my time, I've got a very very special guest. You know what? She's all the way based in Jamaica, but she's our fellow Fijian, Aunty Tarisi. She's going to be talking to you and inspiring you on her journey, on her transformation. So I'm going to put her on screen now and welcome again, once again, everyone. Stay tuned and stay plugged in. If you want, you can, tag in anyone who's going to be inspired. So by all means, tag in, or you want to share the page as well. By all means, you can share our pages as well. So let me get Aunty Teresi. Thank you so much, first of all, for accepting my invite and being present on my page. And today we are all honored. I am honored to have you on my page so that I'm going to hear the inspiring story from you. So, Aunty Teresi, thank you so much from here, for being here. She is joining us from all the way from Jamaica. Can you get how international we are, how global we are, right? So we are both Fijians, right? From the beautiful islands of the Fiji, and I'm here in Australia, and she's in Jamaica. So let's, without wasting any more of the time, let's give the floor to Aunty Teresi so she can introduce herself. And thank you once again, Auntie. Thank you. There we
Thank you,
go.
Poonam. Thank you, Coach Poonam.
Oh,
Yes, thank you for our viewers, Bulavinaka, and I bring you greetings from Kingston, the capital of Jamaica. As Poonam have mentioned, my name is Tarisi Tawake. I'm originally from the village of Soso, Naveva, in the island of Kandavu, in the Fiji island. Yes, and I have maternal link in Sauna Kortumur Indra. That's where my mom is from. And I'm married. My husband is from Lao, from Galkarua village, Matuku in Lao. We have 4 children. Three of them are here with us now. One is back in Fiji working. Our second child, the only daughter, she just came here for the holiday, so she's here. We have moved here in January this year because my husband has got 2 years contract to work here, so that's why we are here. I taught, I was a teacher for 27 years, and now I'm done with teaching because we have moved here. So I'm a full time stay at home mom, okay, and running our digital business from the comfort of our home and, of course, earning online. Yes,
wow.
briefly, that is about me, Poonam. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that lovely introduction. Of course, you have spent the 27 years of your service, right, giving service to in education. So that is just wonderful. It's time to take back those time and enjoy it. And this is the life you want, right? So thank you so much for joining us from Jamaica. It's I think 9 p.m. there, right? And
Yeah,
9
that's
p.m.
right.
And it's Thursday 9 p.m. and on our
Thursday, 9
side
p.m.
yeah, on our side it's Friday 1 p.m. and so that's the time difference. See how global we are. And Auntie, thank you so much for such a amazing introduction.
Yeah.
Of course, you've got 4 big kids and all are doing different things, pursuing their education. That's
Yeah.
what we all want, right? Now,
Yeah.
Auntie, um, as you mentioned, you're doing this amazing businesses, right? So I want to know what was there that what was in your mind that you wanted to go do a online business? What came into your mind? So what was the why for you, that you joined this business?
Okay, great. My biggest why was that I wanted to do something to prepare for retirement. Okay. So I found the business online on Facebook, and I was following my mentor. My mentor is Marita Vakadola, who is also just been a coach, I think,
Yes.
lately.
Yes.
So I was following her the whole of 2022, and that time, the previous government, the retirement age is 55. And 2022, I was approaching 50. I was 49. And then I was telling myself, I was discussing with my husband, 55 is just around the corner. So we have to, especially for me, being a civil servant then, I, I better prepare myself for retirement so that I can be doing something, so that when we retire, the income continue to come, on a regular basis. So that's what I actually wanted to do. And then when I found the business online, I said, this is this is an interesting retirement plan. So after one whole year of following, then I confirmed to myself and my family that this is it. We are going to invest in this business, and I will do the business. And secondly, the business is the business model is in such a way that it is very doable when I was still working, because more work, business work is done by the automated system. Okay, so I said, oh, this is very doable for me. While I go in, to school from 8 o'clock to 4, then after work or before work, I can look at my business. I don't have to be attending, to my business during work, or I have to leave work to go and attend to my business, or do so, go to a physical place, or something. So looking at the features of the business, the characteristic of the business, it really works well for a person who is still working. Okay, and I was holding a position of responsibility in the last 5 years. Okay, actually, I was a principal of a school before I retired. So my hands are full. Okay, almost like even at home, I took some work home from school to do. But then when I analyzed the business, this online business, I said, I can slot in, because I can slot in at least 20 minutes or 30 minutes of my time every day to do this business, just to have something to prepare myself for retirement. Because I know I just, and then, after I paid my 149, then I saw the compensation plan that after all this, you will have residual income. That is the thing that really captivated my attention. Who would not want that? Being a teacher or being a civil servant, you get fortnightly pay, and then when retirement come, right, you will want to continue getting that. I know that there is the money in saved in our provident fund, but with this day and age, with the cost of living, and you got a couple of hundreds of thousands there, it will just run off. Okay, so looking at that, I said, this is a very good opportunity for me to start this business. So I started. We invested in the business last year in March. Okay, while I was still teaching, I was still heading the school, and there's a lot of responsibilities in my plate. Okay, on my plate rather. So we started, and then while I was rolling, a couple of weeks, I said, oh, this is very much doable. This is good. So I continued with the business. And secondly, my biggest why was retirement. Secondly, we always want to have another business for the family. Like, we've got little ones, so, and then we're building another one in Nandi, so my son has been looking after it. So we want another one. And then I was telling myself, no more of those business like my husband is engaged in, and my son. I really want to do something like, as a housewife, I can just run it from a very doable and uh, easy business to do. Easy business to do, I would say that. So when I saw the features and said, oh, this is easy, it's really like, mothers can do this. Okay, a working person can do that. That was, so we were looking around for another business opportunity. Okay, that's my my second why. And my third why, because we want to teach the children to be business minded people. I know all of us, all of our parents, we drive our children to be educated, to
Mm.
have a degree, to have a respectable job in society, so that they can earn and they can feed themselves, become independent people, and they have a family, later than they, because of the cost of living. And looking at that, I said, no, we have to start to train the children. Even from young, we were doing that. From their young age, we were, doing little by little, even potting things and planting and all that. That's
Yeah,
business in the making.
yeah,
And then when we found this, I said, this is good, because the children can do this, because they're very good with their gadgets. They know the different kinds of apps and all that. So those were the three main reasons, why we do the business.
yeah,
Then when we come into the business and we see that we can be more, we can have more than those three whys. There are so many things here in the
yeah,
business that, once you start earning, like what we have experienced, you can do much more than those three whys that you have started off with. So those were the things basically behind our head, why we choose this very doable, portable, flexible, amazing business that we do. Thank you, Punam.
Oh, thank you so much. That was just incredible. Those whys. Yeah. Very well said, Auntie. I also, when I joined in, I only had that one why, right? When I joined it, right? But
Yeah.
then when I came inside and saw the potential, and
Mm.
when we start receiving the outcome, that's when you have that,
Yeah.
flexibility to
Yeah.
increase your why, because that's when you are not stuck to that, right? Because we can spread our wings out, and then we can
Mm.
do more things,
Yeah.
and because we before this we are always thinking, okay, what if we can do this, what if, but
Mm.
there is not enough potential. But once you join in, that's when the potential is shown to you, right? And then that's when, my why was one, now it's like plenty. I've got so many things, as you said. Yours was retirement, you want a retirement plan, right? And you also want to give back to your community as well, and your kids, right? That's in ours, right? That's laid in us, right? That we have to give back, because it's payback time, right? To our family, our loved one, our
Yeah.
community as well, right? So we want to do that. And this is an amazing way to do that. And of course, our legacy which we are building for our kids, our future
Yeah.
generation which who are coming, right? And you have said it very well, Auntie, that from the very beginning we have been working so hard, right? We were not working smart, but we were working hard, right? But still doing business, working hard. But you know what, things are changing.
Yeah.
Everything is changing, everything is becoming online and so doable and
Yeah.
easy, actually. But the thing is, we have to be open to that change.
Mm.
We have to take that, adapt to the changes, and
Yeah.
and be more,
Mm.
coming out of that comfort zone. That's the main thing, I guess, right?
Yeah.
So thank you so much for sharing that. Those are my whys as well. My whys are increasing every day, and none, because I can see potential every day, right? And that's what we are getting. And I'm so humble, and I'm so blessed to be part of this journey as well. Thank you so much, Auntie. Now, okay, I would ask you, so what were your biggest achievements, and what you have achieved, and how successful you have been so far? So first of all, I want to congratulate you, because I know you have been having so many action takers in your business. So congratulations. And there's someone who has also finished the coaching course. So again, congratulations to you.
Yeah. Thank you, Punam. Yes, when I started, like, it was not as what I had expected, because the business is not a go rich
Yeah,
quickly. It's not,
yeah,
yeah, it's not a go rich quickly. So it's been 1 year and 8 months, and there's a lot of people, following because of the go live. Okay.
mm,
So, like, I think in last month, yeah, last month I was announced as, my third milestone.
yes,
So that to me is, when you start a business and you see the way ahead of the business, you really want to, go from step one to the next step and all that. So to achieve the third milestone, that is, something awesome to me,
awesome,
because,
yes,
yeah, an achievement so far. And then we started earning. That's another thing.
Yes.
Like last month, in the month of November, like we got paid 3 times in the month of
See?
November alone, and I was just telling myself, "Oh my God, this is just like a teacher, you get paid twice in a month. In
Yep.
fortnightly, you get your pay, but this one, no, we got paid 3 times in 1 month, and then it's way more than what what I used to get. It's way more. So for those of our friends that are listening, the business is real.
Mm.
When it is real, once you come into the big community and you see the announcements, and people, our fellow business owners are, announcing their milestone, their blessings, and all that. And we were looking at it, and I was just wondering whether this is real or not. But when you really, those are real stories, the real success.
Yep.
It's like when you are sitting at the back, you're not getting there. Those are the things that come in your mind, eh?
Yep.
But now when I'm in that group to start earning, I said, "Oh my God, this is real." The compensation plan is very good, so powerful, and I think it's one of outstanding, best in the world. That
Yes.
because our business is global,
Yep.
so not only achievement in terms of the business, I have achieved other things, like probably what I never used to do in the during my working time, like the time freedom. Like I spend more time with my family now. I get
Yep.
to just sit at home and do the housework, which like I always wanted to do, just to mend my house. Yeah.
Of course, you have worked so hard for
Yeah,
27 years.
27 years. And all those
Yes.
27 years, I think when my firstborn came along, and we had a house girl to look after all our 4 children. So ever since that he was born in 1999, we had been having, house girl
Mm.
to look after the house and the children for me, while this is the first year that, finally freedom. I'm
Yeah,
sitting at home, and
and you
and
get to do things by your own way and own
yeah,
self. So,
to me that is an achievement itself.
of course, yes. Who doesn't want that kind of freedom,
Yeah,
right?
like what I was dreaming about now.
Mm.
It is really, yeah, even though my children are big, but I'm just enjoying that freedom that finally I achieved after 27 years of work. Yeah, those are probably the achievement that I've seen in this, and besides the milestone and the financial bit. Thank
Of
you.
course. No, thank you so much. Of course, those are very big achievements, and the most powerful thing in our community is that everyone celebrates with you, no
Yeah.
matter
Mm.
people from wherever, which background, they all celebrate. Once we are putting out something, they are all so happy and they're all celebrating, and that gives you that encouragement, right?
Yeah.
Inspiration that you want to do more. You see others, you want to do the same as
Yeah.
well, right? Because you put yourself in their shoes. Now, if they can do it, why can't I do it? So
Yes.
that gives you that power to move further and not to stop. So
Can
that's
I
one
just
thing
say?
I'm looking
Can I
for.
just say something?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I did not know that you were a coach. So
Ah,
when we had connected, and then I
yeah,
searched in the community about you, I said, "Oh my God, she's a
yeah,
coach." And
yes.
coach to in the business, it's
And
high in the business.
again from Fiji Islands.
I
So
said to
yes,
myself, one day I'll be in Poonam's
of
shoes.
course,
I'll
of
be
course,
a coach
we all
one
can
day.
do that. So
Yeah.
so far we have got three coaches from who belong from Fiji Islands. So one is
Oh,
that is Marika, and one other
yeah.
one is Rita in Canada, and I'm
Okay.
another one in Australia. So we all belong from there. So you know what? This is just incredible. That's the
Yeah.
main aim, the
Yeah.
main purpose here to you show others, right?
Yeah.
Share this amazing opportunity with others, that there is more to life rather than sitting and doing the same 9 to 5 and that same daily routine, right? There is more to that. The only thing is you have to step out. You have
Yeah.
to have that courage to take the step, right? So that's the main thing. And I'm so proud of you, sister, auntie. Sorry, I always tend to say auntie. That you have accomplished so much, and this business is just mind blowing, as you have
Yeah.
mentioned. Of course, there's so many things you learn. It's not only the financial. I was so happy when I saw my first income coming. It wasn't a big one though. It was just a small one. But then you get that excitement that this is
Yeah.
real, right? This
Yeah.
is happening. And then from that time, it kept increasing, and there was a big milestone when I got, oh my goodness, I couldn't believe it. Like it was like 4 times what I would earn in my corporate job in a month. So that was just amazing. So there is potential. The thing is, you all have to work. It doesn't happen overnight, as auntie said. It's not an overnight thing. You have to put in your time and effort. Though we provide you with the mentorship and training, is everything is there. It's your mindset, your
Yeah.
willingness to work. So that's what is going to keep you going, and keep you driving towards your goals. Thank you so much, auntie.
Yeah.
Now everyone has heard the achievements and everything, right? And it doesn't come with all those goodies all the time, right? So there's always ups and downs, there's always challenges, right? So we also face challenges, right, in
Yeah.
our business. So what were some of your struggles and challenges you faced, auntie, when you came in, and how you
Um,
overcame that?
okay, okay. Yeah, like the first one I've said, like, in our mind, because it's a business and then you want to earn faster.
Hmm.
Probably that is one challenge that I have to understand the business model,
Hmm.
that it's not a go rich quickly. You're not going to get paid overnight, or
Yeah.
it really depends on on your journey, like, and also your starting, the options
Hmm.
that are there, your starting options. Like I just started with the first option. Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, uh, for those of you who are listening, those options, you will get to know the options of the starting options when you pay your membership fee, your
Yes.
149 USD. After you pay that, then you are given the
All the
layout
options.
of
Yes.
all options. Yeah, so it really depends on which option that you start with, and your strategies, how you go about that.
Yeah.
So, like, for me, the challenge of my mind, to understand that this is not a go rich quickly, and I need to do little work on my business every day. I don't, to stay plugged into the training, because the training is very awesome, and also the mastermind, weekly mastermind. So those are the things that you have to look for time to attend to it. So if little by little every day, uh, it took me a while to understand the model, that I need to go to the training, I need to attend the mastermind and all that. So it took me quite a while to understand, you know. And then once I tell myself I have to do this, to do, plan out and be honest to your planning and attend, that's when my interest start to build from there. Yeah. So, and also my like partnership, to go out to attend the go live. And one thing too that I did was that, after looking at the business, I told myself I want to be bold person, to take the risk and go out there, because there are many people, many of my relatives and friends, they have been following the business, but they are not starting the business. Okay, whatever reason, because at the back of our mind, sometimes, like, anything online is a scam.
Yes.
you know Anything online is a scam, it's a liar, and all that.
Yeah.
And I that's one challenge itself for me, like, to go there and really tell the people, no, this is not a scam, this is a legitimate business. It's registered, and it has got legal policy, global, across all countries. The foundation of the business is good, and the paperwork is, it's documented, it's, you know
And we
Everything
pay
is,
taxes. The main thing is we are paying taxes for the earnings, right?
yeah, the tax, right?
Yeah, whichever country you belong from, yeah, you pay the taxes to
Yeah.
those. Yeah.
So that's one challenge itself for me, like to really go there and said, okay, for those
Mm.
people who've been following in this business is real. So I'm going live. So whenever someone invite me, I don't own a StreamYard, I don't own a Zoom. So I have not come to that yet, but I always accept invitation from whoever to do the go live, because I want to tell my friends and my relatives out there that this business, there is an opportunity here for us
Mm.
to do this business, and you can earn from this business, and you can help your family, right,
Mm.
financially, and you learn a lot. I learned so many things from this business, the things that, being a teacher, you teach others.
Yep.
Come here, you're a learner in this
Mm.
business. You learn. We have to have an open mind to learn. I
Yep.
learned a lot of new things in this business, and embrace the learning and grow together with the community, and I really like it. So that is one challenge. And another challenge, when we are doing our now we are on social media, there are people who impersonate us on social
Oh
media.
yes.
Okay, who like create a fake account and all that. So, but I know how to handle that. Now we
Mm.
all that we learn from the training, now I am putting in
In practice,
into,
yeah.
yeah, practice, so that I can handle the
Mm.
scammers, the scammers
Yeah.
who want, because now they know that we are growing in
Yes.
our business, so they want to sabotage, they want to bring you down. And that is one thing that we have to understand. When we want to build something, when we want to bring, there's prosperity ahead of us, the devil and the evil forces will always come every direction to try and bring you down. Okay,
Yes.
so as business owner, now to overcome the challenge, I pray about my business all the time. Okay, and we trust the mentorship, the coaching, the support from the community is awesome to keep us going from one level to the next. So
Yeah.
the challenges are there, we cannot avoid, but it's how we go around it. And the
Mm.
support that we got from the business community is very good, that we are able to overcome the obstacles and the challenges. Yeah, thank you, Punam.
Thank you, Auntie. Very well explained. Of course, there are always challenges. There is no smooth ride to any journey you go, right? So, same wise, likewise in this business, as you
Mm.
mentioned, right? Yeah, the first thing was for myself was mindset, right? The mindset of becoming a business owner, right? I never own any business. I have no experience whatsoever. For myself to come here and all of a sudden I'm announced as a business owner, that was a shock to me. How am I going to handle things, right? Because I have always worked in a corporate sector, and then, 9 to 5, 8 to 4, that thing, and we are always given tasks to do. Here,
Mm.
no, it's your responsibility, and we have to take accountability of our own business. Right? Though we have all the mentorship, all the training,
Mm.
and everything is provided, so you have to be very, very coachable, as Auntie has said. Here we are learning every day. We have learned so many things which I was not even
Mm.
aware of, right? We used to use this Facebook, right? Just to scroll up and down here, look at this person page and there. We didn't know there's more to that, right? There was more to the using that only scrolling up and down. So now we are leveraging that. So why don't you also? All of us are using the social media to scroll up and down. YouTube, TikTok, Pinterest, anywhere we are all scrolling up and down. So why don't you use that time? You are, maybe you just say I'm going to use only for 1 hour to scroll, but no, it doesn't end in 1 hour, right? We end up like 2 3 hours later, we are still stuck there watching something. So why don't you use that time
Mm.
to learn something where you can gain something out of it, right? Likewise, we are using this social media to earn income, and that's what we are trying here to showcase this opportunity to others, that rather than waste, it's okay to socialize. We are not saying you don't socialize, but then you put that to a better perspective, better use, right? I used to do that before, but now I don't. I do go and check it out, but now my mindset has changed. I look for opportunity there. Okay, how can I make this video go viral for myself, for my business? So how can I make it into link to my business? So things change, perspectives change, and that's how we learn and grow. So we all have to be open to learning. That's the main thing, and every day is a learning, and we learn. It doesn't matter which profession people are coming from and which background they are coming from. The thing in here is our business. Everyone is giving in, everyone is giving their time and effort and making this a whole community to success, right? So that's the whole thing about this. That's why I'm so passionate about. I always come and talk about our community, because this is what we are getting, right? It's not a one person journey only. It's a whole community who's celebrating and pushing you and guiding you and motivating you. That's the main thing which you need, right? You start another business, brick and mortar business or whatever business. You don't get this kind of mentorship. You don't get a community who is going to be telling you, guiding you in the right direction. No one is going to do that. If you want mentorship, you pay for the mentorship. You want coaching, you pay additional for the resources and those things. Here we don't pay anything. We are getting that for free, so we are leveraging it. So that's the beauty about this, right? That's how we overcome challenges. And as you mentioned, Auntie, the go life, that was my weakest point. I could never do that. When I started, I was shaking, and you could see me in my first go live. I still go and see my first go live, and even I show it to my team as well, how bad I was. But then the thing was, there was something inside me that I wanted to do it. No matter, what people say or how they think, doesn't matter to me. I just want to do it because I have to show that I'm doing something, and I'm very proud of that. And we feel so proud. And now you see me 4 years later, I can just sit and talk for ages now. So it doesn't. So that's how you bring in improvement, right? So thank you so much for sharing those challenges. These are all, daily challenges which we face, and it's very easily you can overcome. You just have to have that willingness to change and take up this, be coachable and learn. Everyone has their own pace. We all go by our own pace. As Auntie says, I'm also a slow learner, right? I don't get things like looking at once. I don't get it. Maybe I have to look at it like 5 or 6 times to understand that, right? Because that's something new to me. But we are not in a rush. We are not in a competition here. So we all have our own journey, right? So we go according to our own pace and time. So that's the beauty, right? So thank you so much, Auntie, for sharing that amazing and inspiring story with us. And now, before we wrap up, any last word of advice, and then we'll go on to. We have got so many viewers here. I'm gonna say a final thank you before we leave. So any final words of advice, or you want to give some tips to others as well to come and join us?
Thank you, Poonam. Uh, Probably I got a couple of advice. The first one would be, for whatever you are engaged in, right? Give it your best. Okay? Give it your best. Whether you are still working or you were a mom, or we've got church obligations or the Vanua obligations, whatever comes your way, give it your best. Why I'm saying this? Because like in during COVID, we were engaged in church social services in Suva, and then a part of that is to do the go live, like somebody to speak and explain about what we are doing. We do that like once a month, eh? And then me, I always stand at the back, and then my husband always do the, because he's the leader. So, but then when he start working and then start to travel, that's when he's not there. I have no other choice but to come to the front of the camera and speak and explain about what we are doing. That's why when I come into the business and then we have the go live like this, like, to me it's not a challenge,
Yes,
because I was doing that uh,
yes.
in the couple of years back, during COVID, and even last year, when he was not there or the other men are not there. I have no other choice. I will have to go face the camera and then explain to the public about the food drive that we always do. Not only that, like during COVID, we were like conducting our the morning prayers devotion from our home, and like we are rostered in the church. And when the roster comes for our family, like usually my husband does the leading and all that, and that comes live, right? So and then I was also rostered when my turn came. So I have to embrace it because that we were committed to the church activities. So that gave me the training of facing the camera and do the go live. So when I come into the business and there is go live involved, you know, I just thank God. Oh, thank God that I was so receptive to those extra
Yes.
responsibilities. It gave me that, that training to face the go live. So my advice to the listeners, whatever that you are engaged in, give it your best because those would be some of the things that are required in this business. Okay. And second advice, if you had been following and you understand most of you have signed up already, the time is now. The time is now to start your business because you never know what's going to happen tomorrow. Poonam had mentioned already that this business is a legacy. Okay, you start the business today and you leave this earth next month or next year or whatever. You have left something for the family. Okay, and your children can continue or your spouse can continue because now I see in the community that avenue is provided where we have a document to fill our mentor will fill that for us if we passed on from here, and then that is to pass on the business to our children. So my advice, this is a doable, this is an opportunity to own a business. For those of you who have not started a business, this is an opportunity, a very flexible, very easy business to do. It is just required you a couple of thousands to, I would say that, not like a big traditional business where you will need know how many more thousands and how many hundreds of thousands
And
of dollars.
ongoing cost and all, yeah.
Yeah. And there's a lot of operating costs. Okay. You have to pay labor, you have to pay bills, you have to pay rent, you have to
Yep.
pay transport, you have to pay this and that. No, this business, you invest once and then, you just roll with it. And then it's up to you what other strategy that you want to go in. But otherwise, like for me, I just invest. I'm not even running ad. No, I don't have the ad budget, so I'm fine. I've reached to the third milestone already, and we've started earning already. So it's just a one-time membership fee and one-time investment, and you roll with the business. So please, our dear friends and families, if you want an easy business to do with minimum startup cost, minimum operating cost, this is it. This is it. And plus that, it's online. We can operate across the globe. Okay. Even I got about 3 business partners in Australia already. Okay. So they have signed already and everything. They are on their website now. Okay.
Yep.
3 in the US and then Cook Islands up here. So, it's global.
Yep.
Unlike traditional business, like only your market is in Fiji or only in Suva, or you have geographic, only for that. But
You're limited to geographic
yeah,
location, yeah.
this is a global. Your business partners can be in the UK, in the US, or in the Pacific, in the Caribbean,
Yep.
wherever. It's very double, and then your market is the world.
Yep.
Okay, we have a lot of people out there, so why not sign up in our website to know more, and then work on your. That's another thing too. It's up here in the mind. Work on your membership fee, $149, and then go into investment. And we are here to support you along the way. Okay, and there are strategies also to help each other financially, that when we come to that, then we will discuss. So
Yes.
my advice, start a business. If you have not have a business, but if you've got traditional business and you know that the cost is here and there, try this one because the cost is minimum. It will relieve you
Yes.
of your thinking about your expenses in your business. That is all from me, Poonam. Thank you.
Thank you so much for inspiring our viewers out there. So thank you to all the viewers who have tuned in today. Thank you so much for your time, And if you think this has inspired you, or if you think this is going to inspire somebody else, you by all means you can share this video with them, and you can even tag them in this video, right? So this is just to encourage you and show you the path, right, where we are leading, and how passionate we are about helping and giving, sharing this opportunity to others, right? As Auntie has mentioned, right, there's so many options available now. But the first thing is you have to take that action to explore, right? Explore what this is all about. So that's why we give you all the information in different sections, right? So that you are able to, we don't want to overwhelm you with everything at one time, right? So that's why it's different. First you do the, yeah, you go through the webinar and watch the pre-webinar, and then you pay the 149, and there's the next stages, right? Because we want to give you all the information so that you can make an informed decision for yourself, right? That's why we're not telling you to jump in directly. No, there are stages to it. So there is a reason why there are stages to it. So first stage, by all means register on our website and listen to the 90 minutes of the webinar, right? And even we have the 21 minutes webinar now as well. So you have to come and listen and see whether, okay, it might not be for everyone, right? It might not be for everyone. Not everyone likes to work online, right? But then you better have a great plan for yourself, right? So that's my advice. You better have a backup plan, right? That's gonna work for you, right? If it doesn't, because then where are you gonna be like 5 years later from now, right? So you always have to have a backup plan. So yeah, on that note, let's see. We have got so many viewers, and we have received so many shout outs as well. So there we go. Bula ladies, thank you so much, Saitua. And thank you as well for Ashwini. Sis Ashwini just paid her 149 just before this live. So I still waiting for the video. So congratulations, Sis Ashwini, all the way from Melbourne. And hello, Lina. Thank you. Yes, of course. Best biz ever. I know, right? Bula Miri, best blessing and amazing business. Of course, amazing. And hi, ladies. Hello, Mariani. Thank you so much, Bula. And Bula Niana, very inspiring indeed. If you want, yes, of course, go by all means, share this video with others as well. Thank you, ladies. Okay, thank you, Emosi, Minaka, and Caprian, thank you as well. Thank you. And Ma Ram, thank you so much for watching us from Nandi as well. Thank you so much for your lovely comments, everyone. And we also have so many viewers on our pages. So thank you, everyone, for tuning in today and having listening to this inspiring journey of Aunty Tarisi, who is just doing an amazing job. So I can't be more prouder than this. I feel more proud when our fellow Fijians are striving and thriving into this business. So that's why we want to come and share with everyone, because I know back of our mind, we are always thinking, business, no, I can't do business. No, what if I'm going to fail, and what if I'm not going to be successful? That's what all comes in. You know what? That's just in your mindset. We were also like that. But then you have to be open, right? So you have to take that action to make a move and make the change. So on that note, thank you everyone for tuning in today. And until then, we'll see you next week again with another episode, another segment of a new business entrepreneur from another country as well. So until then, thank you, everyone. Thank you all for your time and your effort for watching our videos. And we are so grateful that you are following our journey. So God bless you, everyone. And happy Thursday, happy Friday to all. Stay blessed, keep smiling, and keep hydrated, everyone. Stay healthy, everyone. Bye for now. Thank you.